the Chapman sweepstakes, we thought, were going to go a little bit later into the trading season because we could rattle off probably a dozen teams that could use his services, starting with the Mets and working down the payroll scale. Texas lands him. Yeah, they give up a first-rounder and a minor league outfielder who has a pretty big ceiling, we're told. But Texas is telling everybody, we're in this to win it.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Anzo. In today's video, we are going to be talking about some of these injured Yankee players and giving some updates on their recovery. We're going to be talking about Anthony Rizzo, who recently got hit by a pitch. Not only that, but Carlos Rodon is making his recovery and should be back very soon. And then finally, Nestor Cortez, who's taking a little bit longer, but he should get there soon. And not only that, but we're going to talk about some MLB news that will get you guys very interested and get ready for the playoffs. So the Yankees basically beat up on the Oakland Athletics, and Anthony Rizzo unfortunately did get hit by a 96 mile per hour fastball on his left elbow. And even though he did stay in the game and ran a little bit, he did get benched after that and then basically got replaced. After the game, it was found out that yes, he was injured, but all of the x-rays showed negative results, so that's a really good sign. There was no fractures or anything major. And so Anthony Rizzo, this could be like that Fernando Tatis, collision that they had at first base, maybe some bruising, things like that. Wait for the swelling to go down, and then he should be good. Anthony Rizzo hasn't been the best bat for us, at least lately, but just as recent, he's been batting really, really well and starting to pick up with that offense. So it's good to know that basically we are going to see him playing as soon as today. The Yankees will be playing a doubleheader today because the game did get postponed. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be seeing Luis Severino and all that good stuff. But besides that, let's get into Carlos Rodon. Carlos Rodon, as you know, he's been out. He hasn't even made his first Yankee debut, but yet he will. July 7th, he is still on track. We are good to go, and he's making his, recovery very well down in the minors, and the Yankees are monitoring him very closely. And to top it off, Nasty Nestor, he had his first bullpen session here in St. Louis, which is pretty awesome. So he was able to finally start throwing some bullpen sessions, and that's a really good sign, and that's a big step forward, especially for him, as that's what he likes to say, that this was a big moment for him in this recovery. He's going to throw a total of 3 bullpen sessions before he's fully into action, but at least having one of these down is good to go. Definitely he's going to start throwing to live pitchers, and that's going to be probably the first day of the All-Star break. And just to give you guys a little extra news around MLB, Chapman, our former beloved closer, is heading over to the Texas Rangers. He did get traded from the Kansas City Royals, where he was killing it, and is now going to the Rangers. Definitely that is going to be scary because the Rangers have been killing it. If you saw that All-Star team, it's full of Rangers. Literally everyone is a Ranger there. And adding Chapman, where Texas, it's not that much of a pressure.
And I think that tells you, too, doing it this early with still a month to go in the trading deadline, they were willing to kind of meet that asking price that the Royals had for Chapman, as opposed to maybe some other teams that, may have a need in the bullpen, weren't willing to go there, especially this early on. And, Kansas City decided to kind of pull the trigger. And, for a former first rounder and Ronnie Cabrera, who's having a pretty good season down in the minor leagues, that's a pretty good return, I think, for signing in Chapman from Kansas City and moving him for a couple of guys.
When the front offices are aggressive, when they know that they're in it. So Chris Young, he understands, and he's been in that clubhouse. I got to get somebody, and I got to get somebody aggressively, because I want to make sure that these players know that we're really in it to win it, and we're going to do everything we possibly can to get something done. I would have to believe that this is not their only move. I got to believe that he's going to try to continue to fortify that bullpen in some way, shape, or form. And I wouldn't be surprised there's more to come from Chris Young.
Yeah,
love it.
And doing it now, you have him for 3 months rather than 2 months.
That's correct.
Over the course of that stretch, obviously they have a big series this weekend against the Astros. With the Astros kind of starting to play a lot better and getting healthy and stuff like that, they're only 5 games out. So this is going to be a race.
Chapman could be dangerous, and definitely we might have to see Chapman in the playoffs against the Texas Rangers. That's pretty scary, and I don't know about you guys, but that is going to be interesting facing Chapman when it comes to the playoffs.
Have been following very closely all year. We've had a lot of scouts go through Kansas City and follow their team, and you know, I think that what we're seeing is a pitcher who's really back to the way he pitched a couple years ago. The fastball's electric. The slider has been very good. He's got two variations of the fastball, sinker and a four-seamer, and it's just he's really tough to hit. You know, we're excited. We think he fits a need in our bullpen in terms of the swing and miss and being able to pitch leverage at the back of the bullpen, and we're thrilled to welcome him to the Rangers. Well, I think it really speaks to where the club is. So the guys have played tremendous baseball. They put us in a great position. You know, here we are at the end of June, and to be in first place and to have played so well. And I think it's our job as an organization to give our fans, to give our players every chance they can to win.
He could want some revenge, and I'm all for it. But besides that, that's all I got today. Thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video as I come out with Yankees and MLB content. And I'll see you guys next time.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.